Honestly, a lot of the incompetence here reminds me of the Problem Solvers. You know, without the seizures. I quite honestly don't know where to begin. Where does one begin when literally everything is wrong? Literally everything. You know what? Let's start with one of the smallest pieces of refuse here, because I think the smaller complaints will lead us to the bigger complaints. One thing that constantly bugged me in this whole thing was actually the sword. Yeah, I know it sounds stupid, but this fucking sword. Actually, no, it's not a sword. Swords are long and sharp, but this one. You know how people often criticize Steven Universe, where in just about every scene the characters mysteriously change size because the series has no sense of scale? Well, imagine characters and props and everything changing size in the middle of a scene. An object or a character will go from one frame to the next and look completely different. I know next to nothing about Thundercats, but I do know that the sword is one of the biggest icons of the series. You see it in pretty much every promo for any of the 3 series, including this one. Except this time around, Lionel has the stupid as hell expression like, "Duh, I finally got the splinter out, guys." Oh, that reminds me, the expressions. Good fucking god, the expressions. I have never seen worse facial expressions in a cartoon. And that includes Powerpuff Girls 2016, which continually used memes as their facial expressions. First of all, how many times they use the cat smile is just goddamn obnoxious. Haha, I get it, they're all cat people. Can we stop talent scouting in Tumblr, please? I don't think it's working out quite well. Seriously though. Pick any expression in the entire show, it is wrong. And let's just pick one at random. Yep, that'll do. Another cat smile, which is exactly what the villain needs to look intimidating. I'm no expert there, but I don't think that the entire expression goes on one half of the face. Oh wait, that's most of Lionel's expression. His mouth is on one side of his face, and his nose either doesn't exist or is on the other side of his face. Could you imagine looking at that dead on? To be quite honest, it looked better than the splatter that's on my screen. And honestly, I can't tell you how many times they used XD expressions. You know, where the character's eyes basically become the greater than and less than signs. Party up like it's 2007 and this hasn't gone out of style in 2008. Yes, in many cartoons they do fudge the expressions a little bit. Many characters have full-on designs that aren't really supposed to be seen from a front view. Gumball from Amazing World is one notable example. They're always seen from 3/4 or profile because front-facing would look too weird. And other shows do exaggerate. In Star Versus, her eyes are always drawn above her hair. But there's only so much that you can get away with before it looks like it was drawn by Picasso. Every scene in the show has this problem. All of these problems. And several other problems as well. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that backgrounds were optional in animation. This cartoon isn't even finished yet. And I don't know how that's possible when it was announced in 2018 and this is the first episode. Quite honestly, sometimes the backgrounds look pretty good, which makes all of the other characters look like cutouts that do not belong in this universe. Other times, though, those are trees? I have seen trees, and those are not trees. If I didn't tell you that these were trees, you wouldn't mistake them with pollution clouds. Every single joke is repeated multiple times, right after the other.
Sherry rejects another one. That's gonna hurt! Don't make me laugh. Sorry. How? Pablo! Sherry rejects another one. It does!
Every single joke.
And please correct me if I'm wrong. You lost Cyrano de Bergerac!
We didn't really lose him. It was more like he ran away and hid.
Silence!
If a show has things that made people fans in the first place, then it will make more fans, won't it? But if you think that a series like this one needs such a fundamental change to be nothing like what it once was, so people will watch it once more, you create the question of why you're rebooting it at all. The question has been asked many times before, but it's never been answered. If you don't want to make Teen Titans, why are you making Teen Titans? If you don't want to make Powerpuff Girls, why are you making Powerpuff Girls? If you don't want to make Thundercats, why the hell are you making Thundercats? The people who made Friendship is Magic wanted to make the My Little Pony they grew up with. The people who made the DuckTales remake wanted to make DuckTales. The people who made the show wanted to make an ass out of the franchise. And honestly, every frame from this show looks like they wiped theirs with it.